Welcome everyone to the Apprentice Clearing. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much for signing up. I am blown away. We have over 800 students today. And I was just looking at all your names because I know that it's a blessing if I've seen your name. And thank you so much for signing up so I can see it. But I've scrolled through and I've looked at all 810 of you with the intention of creating a beautiful transformation for you so that you can indeed enroll in the apprentice training. And that is what we're up to today. We're up to doing some clearings to get you really able to enroll, to get certified, and to easily financially come in and do it. So whether you're borrowing money from your brother, when one of my students said that she was in communication with me, and she said, I went in to see my brother, a big shift happened, he asked me if I needed money, not when are you getting a job. So, that's what we're up to today. We're up to creating some miracles. And I love that so many of you have the intention of being my apprentice. That's what I imagine. I imagine 1,000 apprentices at some point. We do have time with each other. So anyway, I want to get you started on the pumping. And thank you so much for signing in. I will be seeing the sign-ins also after class. I'll be taking a look at the chat box. So I will see all of you that have gotten on the live clearing. So let's get started with a blessing, and then we'll move right into our clearing. Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurme Devo Sarva Kayeshu Sarvada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parat Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just allow that blessing to flood all over you and through you. For those of you who are very familiar with the clearings, you can start pumping now. This is the list of what we're clearing: Lucifer stops, bloodline, satanic curses, evil spirit curses, black magic trauma, cycles, DNA. We're also clearing the effect of the astrological retrograde that we've been going through for weeks now on this event, so you can easily enroll and be financially able. So we're just going to remove any negative effect. And one of the ways that you do that is you look at this as taking care of old business. And when you're in a retrograde, if you're looking behind you and taking care of old business, you can slide right into something. The spiritual interferences were pretty significant. I was surprised. Alien type 2, type 5, type 6, and type 8. Most of them had embedding. Nanotechnology was with the gray. Ghosts, evil spirits, demons, risen demons, fallen angels, and then we see holographic inserts down here, and guests, permeations, and walk-in seeds. So that's what we're clearing. We're going to go back up and do a demo on the quantum pump and muscle testing. So for those of you that aren't that familiar with what we're up to, we'll give you that demonstration. But for those of you who already have been coming to class and you want to get pumping right now, just go ahead and start pumping. So the quantum pump works like this, and essentially your arm is down at your side and you're pumping. Your hand is just moving forward in kind of a reflex. See how that works. Not this, not the squeezy, but just this nice reflex. And then you can do the double pump if you want to. I do it alternating hands, but you can do it with one hand. You can do it this way too. I teach the quantum pump with the right hand, but if you have a difficulty with your right hand, use the left hand. So that'll be what the technique that you use during the class today. You can either use the single hand or the double hand. It's sometimes about 10% more effective sometimes when you use the double hand, partly because it's so much fun. So you can think of yourself as a drummer, a spiritual drummer, drumming away all of the blocks. The quantum pump works because we are accessing the quantum field, and we're all part of that field of particles vibrating. And so by accessing the field, we're transforming our space and allowing ourselves to shift. So it's not actually energy work, it's actually moving particles so that they vibrate in a better frequency for you. Two types of physics, Newtonian physics and quantum physics. Newtonian physics is gravity, the apple dropping from the tree. What you see is what you get. Quantum physics, again, particles vibrating, all part of that field. When you get into the higher vibrations of the field, the higher frequencies, you can change things. And that's what we do with the quantum pump. We envision that we're clearing, and then we use our hand to effectively access the quantum pleasure field, the higher field of frequency or vibration. Singing, a lot of times, will raise that and make the quantum pump faster. So that is the quantum pump, what you need to know for today. Also, we're going to do muscle testing. Now, if you already know how to muscle test, you just keep right on with what you're doing. What I recommend is using your right hand and your ring finger, and you hold it really stiff out. Use your pointer finger from your left hand and push down. I'm pushing down, and it's going up and down, not side to side, up and down. And it holds true. You're holding it really stiffly. I am Julie Renee. I am Bozo the Clown. I am Veda. That's my Indian name. My Native American name is Hawk. I'm Hawk. So see, those will hold as true because they are true names for me. Bozo the Clown, Silly Willy, nothing. So it drops. So that's how we get our testing. That's how we actually understand what we're actually clearing, or what we're regenerating. And in your training for all apprentice levels, we have Muscle Testing 101 coming up. So if muscle testing has been a challenge for you, we're going to get that really sorted out for you. Okay, now we have lots of people on the call today, so understand just really simply, I hope that all of you have tested your computer speed. We pay for an extra 250 phone lines. So if you're having difficulty with either your video, your chat box, or the audio feed of the video, you can go to the phone line. There'll be a phone line for you, and you won't miss a thing. So I really recommend that, especially if you're on an older computer or your line isn't all souped up and super fast. Okay. I'm dreaming songs again. That's from Buddy. You're welcome. And Katie says I got it. So, oh, there's interaction with support. Okay. And then finally, if normally the rule on the chat box is not to chat with each other, and have your communications be directed towards me. So when I look at the chat box, I can see, oh, there's a question and I can answer it, or there's a comment directed towards what we're working on and I can respond to it. That's going to help me a lot, because when I see a lot of information coming in and then I see that there's conversations going, it doesn't add to the class. So, yay! So I'm assuming that all 810 of you or so want to come into the Apprentice program. And so we're going to do a quick, while we're pumping and clearing, we're clearing your ability to come in. We're clearing the bloodline, so if there was something about really having a right to participate in this kind of knowledge. I also went into past lives, so if you've been traumatized by having too much spiritual knowledge, we're clearing that also. And really having financial ease with this. And we've really priced the program so they're an incredible deal. If you were going through the classes one by one, you'd be paying probably 25% more with most of them. So you're getting a really big discount. Plus, you're getting certified and you're getting time with me. And so that's really very valuable. So as we pump, I'm going to just take you through, I'm going to show you that page one more time. So for those of you who are newer to the trainings, you'll know what we're clearing. So this again is what we're clearing, and you can just pump through it. You don't need to worry, just to have the intention, and I'm pumping with you, so the intention will be rock solid. This is what we're going to clear. So just keep pumping. For Barbara on the curses, and I wouldn't assume someone's cursing you to not come into this program. I've never had that kind of resistance, but yes, people can, you can remove all the curses and then new ones can start like 1, 2, 3, but if you remove thousands, then those thousands are removed. And Violetta, it's nice to see you. Oh, good, the karma. Okay, great. I still feel there's a lot of work to do there. Do you recommend continue on that pest before going on? I wonder if pest means past, the past. Well, this is, when retrograde is happening, it's good to deal with things from the past. So it is a good time to do it, but the retrograde is going to be over in a few days. So I wouldn't stay there. I would keep, I would keep moving. Keep moving. Okay, my dears, so I'm going to take you through the different ways you can certify, and then we're going to go into the programs. Keep pumping. This is a clearing, so you're getting the benefit of pumping with me as we clear. And I'm going to go through all the ways you can certify, so in case you wanted to come into the immersion program, you'll have an understanding of what that is too. All right, and I realize this is a little small, so not to worry, I'm going to read it. Okay, so the first way that you can certify is with the 7-day, that's the shortest certification, the Diamond Ambassador certification. We'll send you a link to that after class today. There is a Diamond Online certification program. You certify as an ambassador, so you don't get a practitioner certification, but you have 7 powerful, powerful days in which you get the foundation of everything that I teach. That class is in August online, and if you're one of those people who really loves to work directly with the teacher, I only open this up once a year, and it's in my home, and it's the end of November, beginning of December, last 3 days of November, beginning 4 days of December, I believe. So we will send you out a link to that. You can check that out. The Diamond Immersion Program. That's a 7-day certification. The Quantum Activations Ruby and Emerald trainings are really for people who are practitioners or want to be practitioners. You're a psychologist, you're a massage therapist, you're a healer, or you want to be. You're a yoga teacher now, but you like to move into this Quantum Activations program. Ruby level is really to get you really up to par yourself. So the first 6 months is really focused on you. And then the second 6 months, Emerald, are really focused on getting you to practitioner level. So being able to do case studies and work on people. There is actually a program beyond that, which is facilitator training. That is the Sapphire level. We have several people moving into the Sapphire level in December. All right, and then what we are up to today is really talking about the Quantum Activations Apprentice Training. So we're going to do the 3 different levels. So level 1 is the foundational level, takes you through basics on regeneration clearing, as well as trainings in love, emotions, money, success, and time in small group, getting to powwow with me and get your questions answered voice to voice. You'll receive the Quantum Activations Foundational Apprentice Certification. The second level is the Essentials level, and it gives you a good amount of training. Expect up to 2 trainings a week. We're addressing the needs of the practitioner and individual who's taking the program to make a big shift in their life over the course of the year. Do it in balance. I've wired in some one-to-one time on this level so you can ask questions and get guidance directly related to your needs and concerns. You'll receive the Quantum Activations Essential Apprentice Certification. And finally, for those of you who just really want it all, the Trailblazer, and you're going to be with me a lot of the week. It's really at kind of masteral, doctoral level. You'll be getting most of the programs that we put out. So you'll be training with me like 3 and 4 days during the week. And at the end of the year, you'll be certified as a Quantum Activations Trailblazer Apprentice. These programs are so powerful. And really, the Trailblazer program is for people who, this is what I want. You really are going to be putting a lot of time into your transformation and into the training. There will be a replay of this class, yes. We're not going to do muscle testing today, Carrie, other than the short demo. I do have a muscle testing class coming up. It's Muscle Testing 101. So I think that's where you should be headed if you really want to be looking at muscle testing only. Muscle testing is included in the apprentice training. Okay. And there's a lot, Carrie, so I'm not putting you off. There's like 20 things that we're going to be looking at in the training, so I just don't want to spend that time for this this free program. That's to really help facilitate getting you guys into the Quantum Activations Apprentice program. Okay, so we're just going to drop down here and get the basics. The foundational level, you're going to get 7 classes in healing and health and clearing, 2 in wealth and relationships, 2 in emotions and full expression, 3 in spiritual awareness, and 2 1-hour small groups, 5 students max, mentoring calls with Julie Renee. So that is the foundational level. And I can go through so here are the here's the details of this. You can get to it very easily on the website. As a matter of fact, you might want to follow along with me and enroll today. Today is the day to enroll. Okay, so here are the live trainings. You're getting Brilliant Brain, so brain regeneration. That in itself, we charge $7,500 for the brain regeneration. If you come in one-to-one with me, you're going to be learning, you're going to be getting the brain regeneration and learning how to do it. Removal of infections, very powerful class. Full body ownership, incredibly powerful class, 100% clear. Helps you really understand everything you're clearing. Grow younger, cell regeneration made easy, 100% vitality, and muscle testing. Also, 7 stages of love, designing your DNA, 100% bliss, the happiness factor, quantum emotional balance, divine connection, understanding anchors and spiritual parasites, spiritual interferences, and elimination. And then the 2 1-hour small group calls. So we have 2 options on this level. And one, if you pay it all at once, you save $589. It's $3,000 for the tuition if you pay it all at once. And if you want to do a down payment of $1,400 and 11 payments of $199, we've got that kind of super saver deal where you can pay it over time, and you're going to get way beyond. You can see how many classes there are, way beyond what you're paying for, even if you do it with the monthly payments. So it's a very wonderful option. Now, some of you might be noticing that you've taken a couple of these classes, 2 or 3 of these classes. I do recommend that you review them. However, if you want to trade them out, we have 8 approved classes so that you can trade it out for another class of equal value. So if you do have a couple of these that you've already attended, or one or the other, or you could get, if you've attended at least 3 classes, 3 apprentice classes, you'll get a $500 discount today only. Well, actually, I take that back. We're keeping that open, that $500 discount, I think, until June 21st, until summer solstice, and then we're taking that down. So if you wanted to, please do indicate, let me know that that's what you're thinking about if you're not signing up today. I really encourage you to sign up today. And for those of you who do sign up today, I'm going to be gifting you, it's beautiful, your Divine Human Blueprint book. I'm going to be gifting that to you, so you'll be getting that in the mail after you sign up. And we have the second edition of the 100% You formula coming out in about 3 weeks. And so I will be also gifting you that. So you'll be getting 2 of my books, both the second edition, the most recent information in my books. So you'll be getting both of them. All right, so that's just for today. Today only. You sign up for the Apprentice program today, whether you could do it on the $500 discount link, or you decide to take the classes and trade out and get 3 more classes. If you're already a returning student, you'll still get the books today only. So if you want those bonus books, please sign up. All right, and we're clearing, we're pumping. And I've answered that question. There is a replay on this, yes. Very good. Okay, and we're pumping. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next level. Oop. Let's see, I think we have to just back it up here. Hey. Some of you are feeling some changes already. I can feel it. So that's wonderful. And I'm excited to be working with you. I'm excited to go into the, the program, the Apprentice program, and really get to know you and help you have your dreams come true. There we go. Just clicking through so I can take you through the second level, the essentials level. And again, we're still pumping, and we're going to pump the whole class for clearings. I think you're going to really love the results. I think you're going to feel a lot clearer and more capable of taking these classes. So, yay. All right, here we go, my dears. The training, let's see. We've already covered kind of what the training includes, and you're welcome to really take a look at these pages. They're wonderful. Thanks to my wonderful team and Kim and Narissa and my support team. Everybody's been so helpful in putting this all together. It's been really a labor of love for everyone who's been excited to get you all trained and certified. All right. Level 2, you get Brilliant Brain, Quantum Removal of Infections, Full Body Ownership, 100% Clear. That actually is 100% full body ownership. Grow Younger, Cell Regeneration Made Easy, 100% Vitality, 100% You, 100% by Energy, Muscle Testing 101, Vision, See Clearly, Happy Chemistry, Healing the Sex Glands for women or men based on your sex, the 7 Stages of Love, Designing DNA, and Everyday Magnetism, 100% Bliss, the Happiness Factor, Quantum Emotional Balance, Quantum Healing of Birth Trauma, Divine Connection, Understanding Anchors and Spiritual Interferences, Essence, and How to Meditate. You'll be getting the Diamond Ambassador 7-day online training, so that means you'll be certified twice. You'll get the 7-day certification as an ambassador, and when you've completed the year, you'll get the apprentice certification also. You also get 2 30-minute one-to-one calls with me, and that's included in your program. The first option for the tuition for this course, and as you can see, it's a very full course. You're going to be like a part-time college student. The full year is $7,000. You save $1,340. Or if you do it on a payment plan, 12 easy payments of $695 a month. We could set that up on multiple credit cards. If you wanted to set it up on 2 credit cards, that made it easier. Just let us know. We're happy to help you make it work. Okay, my dears, and then we'll take you through the 3rd level of training. And the third level is Trailblazer. So you're getting certified as a Quantum Activations Apprentice Essentials level. And then the third level is the Trailblazer. And like I said, folks, if you're coming into the Trailblazer, really think about it as if you're going through a doctoral program. You're on a sabbatical and you can take a year off to really pour your heart and soul into becoming a master of this program and all of the teachings of the human blueprint in the quantum field. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, you know, I really encourage you to look at, can I clear my schedule? Can I do this? Because this one is like, you know, really like getting a PhD in many ways. So 14 in health and clearing, 3 wealth and relationship, 4 emotion and full self-expression, 5 in spiritual awareness. You'll have the Diamond Ambassador online training. You'll also get the Accelerate Wealth 21-day, Your Year of Miracles, and 2 one-to-one hours, 2 one-to-one quantum shift hours. This is, of course, it's the highest level of involvement. We're going to be working together hand in hand. We're going to know each other really well at the end of the year. So this is for the special person who feels like I can just totally devote heart and soul to this. Not everybody's in that place. Level 1 is a wonderful place for a lot of people to come into. Full pay is $11,500, and 12 payments, if you did 12 payments of $1,150 a month. So you're actually saving about $2,300 if you make the full payment right at once. And you can spread it out on more than one credit card if you want to. All of them are fully from home, and none of them include travel. Yeah, and looks like the homepage has got up. Good. Comparing to someone who may be more naturally or obviously talented with energy work. Thanks so much. If I'm not an energy sensitive, can skills be learned effectively? Definitely 100%. That's why I set things up the way I did. I've been in training programs where you have to be a clairvoyant, a clairaudient, a clairsentient, you have to be an intuitive healer. This doesn't, you don't have to do any of that. You'll learn how to muscle test, and you'll do the quantum pump. And that's it. You're going to be able to, because everything is written out very clearly and beautifully. We have charts, we have books. And again, I encourage you to go to the Apprentice page and sign up today. You're going to be getting the second edition. Just recently came out, Your Divine Human Blueprint. You're going to be getting the second edition. Hasn't come out yet, the 100% You formula. So for those of you who sign up today, you're going to be getting a couple wonderful books, along with everything that you've gotten in your trainings. And know that all of the levels are very powerful, and you're gonna shift. In level 1, you're doing 1 and sometimes 2 classes a month. In level 2, you're doing 1 or 2 classes a month, meaning weekly. So you might have six trainings during the month if it's 1 or 2 classes. Sometimes you might have 8, and sometimes you might have 4. But in level 2, you're definitely having at least 2 days a week where you're coming in for a 1-hour class. And in level 3, you're going to be really with me, holding my hand, and almost with me every day. We generally don't do classes on the weekend, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and a lot of times on Fridays we do classes. And Trailblazer is just really in everything. So, so it's going to be really amazing. Let's see. Glory be. Looks like I can do second. Yay! Oh, that's fantastic, Barbara. That is awesome. So Barbara's going to sign up June 3rd. So that's fantastic, Barbara. Yay! I want to give some books away. I've got a couple dozen books waiting to send to you. I'll send them out tomorrow. You'll have them right away. So if you want a book and you want to be one of the first people to enroll, we'll get you your Divine Human Blueprint even before the second edition of your 100% You formula. We won't wait. We'll send them right out tomorrow. So if you want to enroll now, enroll today. That's a little bonus. Get the books. Get the books. Yeah, it's been really a journey. It's been quite amazing. I know we had talked about the Apprentice program coming out in March, but I actually ended up adding 79 programs this year, 79 programs. It seems unbelievable, but I did it. And you might wonder, how in the world? I happen to have 7 planets in fire in my astrology, so it allows me to really create on a big scale. And you know, what I've been noticing is just a lot of miracles. So when people are writing into me, they're telling me, oh my God, something shifted, something changed, something is so much better. My brain works better, my body works better, my money works better, my love works better, my music business has taken off, you know. So I'm seeing a steady stream of it's working, it's working, it's working, and I want it to work for you too. My right index is hurting so much. What does the clearing mean? Could be a spiritual parasite. When something is hurting your hand, it could just be some problem with your spiritual parasite. You could just pump to clear the spiritual parasite. That's usually what it is. Benny, do the retrograde planets affect our finances? They do. They could slow things down. However, if you are working on something where you're correcting something from the past, it doesn't slow the finances down. But it could. Yeah, it could. That's part of the reason we're clearing. If you remember the clearing page, which I can put up so you can see it again. And that's good reminder of just, you know, that, and that's what we call a cycle. So when we're looking at right down here, right here, that's in perception cycles and a retrograde. So clearing the effect of astrological retrograde on this event of easily enrolling and being financially able to come into the apprentice program. So. Let's see, and let me tell you, now this is the first time we're doing a fully online apprentice training. And so everything you'll be doing with me in this program is completely online. But we've had several years now of immersion students, so they get certified as practitioners. And we've had people come in with very little skill set, and they like not healers, not particularly intuitive. And they've done really, really extraordinary well. As a matter of fact, sometimes the healers have a lot of spiritual interferences in the way because they've been healing lots of people and taking on some of their stuff, where somebody who doesn't have as much of that going on, like they're a good person and maybe they attend as like a spiritual organization, but they're spiritual in a way, even if they don't have the intuition going full blast. They do extremely well because this program is getting you to your best. And you'll see that the online program really does cater to you as an individual. You'll notice that as you're taking the classes, that more and more of your life gets better and better, and it feels like it's very personalized to you because it is, because you're the one pumping, you're the one learning the material, and so you're the one getting the clearings in places where you need it because you're there pumping, and I'm there pumping with you, helping you get those clearings. Yeah, you'll get a copy of the slides, yes. In one of your webinars, you mentioned a webpage with info on energy framework metrics. No, I don't have an energy network matrix. None of that. None of those are my words. We don't work with energy. We work with the quantum field. And matrix is not a word I use, and framework is not a word I use. So it might have been somebody else that you heard. We do have charts and graphs, and we have a lot of really good tools. So we have lots and lots for you to learn and comprehend and really embrace this as a way of life. And, you know, we're working on the 5 million minds. So when we're clearing and shifting and changing and bringing things into a stronger reality, we're really working on transforming reality. When 1,000 of you come into a class like this, which we're not at 1,000, we're at 810, but a lot of times we get 1,000, and we're getting a whole group shift. We're changing group mind, and we're shifting group mind up. So that really excites me. And that idea, when 5 million minds are reached, everything, the tipping point happens, and everything becomes easier. So we're the, the forerunners. We're the ones creating the clearing for everyone, and really helping raise all of humanity. So those people that you worry about a little bit, that are a little bit, off center, but you love them, this is going to help them. When we get enough people involved in this, this is going to help so much. I missed the beginning. The recording goes out. Yeah. It's a funny thing. You guys know that we always send out the recording, right? We've never not sent out the recording. So it's coming to you. Very good. Yeah. It's one of the things I pride myself in. We in your trainings, you'll get the recordings and the charts and the slides, and a lot of times there'll be additional audios and additional video trainings, and we get that all out within like 3 or 4 hours of the class. So we're speedy. That's us. We want you to have it. We want you to have it right away. The pump. It's just a very simple hand movement. This is the pump. Okay, and I want to encourage you to come to class on time for whatever classes you take with me, whether they're free or paid. We always go through the quantum pump at the beginning of the class with a full explanation, so you'll be able to review it and see why it works. But this is the hand movement right here. It's just the hand falling forward, elbow at the waist, hand falling forward, not squeezing, which is kind of a reflex. Like that. Oh, you're welcome, Eileen. So remember, there is a wonderful little prize for you. If you sign up today, you get the 100% You. My screen changed. I don't see myself anymore. 100% You formula, which is coming out in about 3 weeks, and your Divine Human Blueprint, 2nd edition. So these are bonuses for today only. So looking for some people to be enrolling today, hopefully feeling like, yippee skippy, I can do it. And I want to see all of you in. By the way, if you're someone who's been really pulled back by the retrograde, I know it was five planets. We're doing a clearing on that right now, but by June 10th, that's going to be completely over. So if there is some arranging that you need to do or rearranging you need to do, it doesn't last forever. So if you had that like pull, like I said, with retrogrades, you want to address things as if you're correcting something from the past. And so if you never really understood how your body worked and you once and for all want to start helping yourself feel better, that would be an easy way to sign up now, because you're dealing with something from the past. And when you look at it as, I'm going to take on something brand new and I'm going to learn something new, you might need to wait until June 10th. The retrograde is actually over the end of May, but there's some kind of a halo effect. So if you can look at it and say, I've always wanted to get certified with Julie Renee or with some kind of quantum program, and this is it, then you're dealing with a past desire, and then you're correcting something from the past, and it's easy to sign up. So just a little, kind of clue on. I know this retrograde has been kind of tough. It's been a tough one for a lot of my students, and actually me too. So let's see. Are you clearing us right now? And you are clearing with me. Yeah, my hand is moving. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not moving. So you are doing it with us, Kyla. So we're all clearing together. Very good. And I'm going to put that clearing page back up. Beautiful. Yeah, and once you've signed up, go ahead and let me know in the chat box if you signed up or what day you're planning to sign up so we can celebrate you. So let's just keep clearing. And see if some people feel like that shift happened during the call and that they're actually signing up now. That would be fantastic to get a few people actually signing up now. I saw 33 people out of this clearing would be able to jump in. So, you know, let me know. Let me know if you're one of those 33 people out of 810. And, you know, this is a beautiful class to come into. By the way, I really want you to start with the first group. I mean, that's going to be so powerful. So, so powerful. But if you can't start until July, we're not closing out the program. So, you know, do your very best to get started as quickly as you can. And part of that is that it makes a big difference for you. We've got some really amazing classes coming up in June. For those of you at the higher levels, you're going to be blown away. I mean, just the trainings that I'm offering this year are so deep and so profound. And we're doing a lot of shifting in the human blueprint. So we're really working to transform you and your body, your relationship with your body, your ease in your body supporting your journey, your spirit supporting your journey, retrieving spirit, restoring soul, restoring that power and energy in the body with life force. So we're really working on a very core, very deep level. We're working with the chakras, and that's 100% energy class. The chakras, the aura, the halo. We're turning your halo on in class, and we're lighting up at least 3 of your golden rings. So you'll be able to use your golden rings if you want to, also with your activations with people, because your golden rings are part of the quantum field, the quantum pleasure field, that joy field. Working in perception, 100% clear. You're going to learn all about what's in, and 100% you, actually, 100% you. We do really explore what's in the blueprint, perception, essence, matter, energy, the realms. We're going deeper into the realms this year. That's something that we're bringing to the classes. I'm bringing to the classes the realm of Genesis. And it's not just for babies anymore. So we're going to be going deeper into that realm, and when it gets affected and when things get stuck in that realm of new life, new creation, the realm of cellular neogenesis in Genesis. So how do you create new cells, a new body, a divine body? We're raising the energy field to the 5th dimension and really raising your frequency to a much higher level. Students who've gone through a class with me, starting with their energy frequency and signatures somewhere between 300 and 450, end up with energy signatures between 800 and 1400. So know that your energy signature is going to be a whole lot higher, which means you're going to be a lot more effective in your clearings. You're going to be faster with your clearings. You're going to understand how life works. In the realms, too, after Genesis, we have embodiment, and embodiment's a big deal. That's the realm where spirit can inhabit the body, and a lot of interferences get into that realm of embodiment. It's such a blessing for us. It's really a huge blessing, but we need to take care of the difficulties in embodiment, in the field of embodiment. Quantum, we're in a steady stream of working with the quantum field. So quantum is vitally important, obviously. We're using the quantum field to rearrange the particles, to grow new cells, to clear things. So it both creates and destroys. And then amplification. Amplification being the law of attraction field, and the field where we can draw in great wealth to us at a rapid pace. For those of you in the highest level, you'll be going through the Wealth Acceleration, the 21-day wealth program. 3 of our students have brought in 100,000 in 3 weeks in that program. I used the exact same techniques and brought in 800,000 in 4 months. So know that it's possible for you. I am a normal, ordinary person, and I know I've got some superstar qualities just because I've been working in the quantum field longer than maybe some of you, but you can do this entirely. I'm just I'm a Midwest girl. I'm from Minnesota, and I lived on a farm. So you don't have to be some kind of fancy superstar to actually get this program working for you in a very, very powerful way. You're going to make a difference with your family. You're going to be able to heal your pets, by the way. A lot of people come in and they say, I'm not so sure that I want to be a health activator with people, but nothing would make me happier than to make the life with my pets and or really to help animals, to start an animal practice. This is a perfect place to come into. You can streamline right in here and use it for people or for the ones you love that maybe aren't people, that are the fuzzy ones you love, your fuzzy family. Okay, what happens if you get tired while pumping and your hands hurt at the same time? Then you can use your feet. Basically, your foot just drops forward at your ankle. You could do that. You could take a break. You could use one hand or the other hand. You could pump with the other hand for a while. So there's lots of choices. You can even do a little flutter thing with your hand down at your side. That tends to not be a tiring experience. How do you measure energy field levels? Just by muscle testing, Joyce. And we're not really doing energy field levels as much as we are doing frequency. So that's what we're really measuring, your frequency. You know who wrote about it first was Dr. David Hawkins, Power versus Force, his book. And I've definitely done quite a bit of exploring on what all the fields mean. In the emotional balance class, you're going to see we've mapped out several hundred emotions and what the frequency is of those emotions. So that's really interesting. But muscle testing. You're welcome. And that's Jade. Is that Jada or Jade? Jada? Yeah, you're welcome. Well, it's exciting to have you guys coming in as apprentices. I love you. I'm really excited about a year with you. And I know some of you will be jumping in today, and some of you will be jumping in June. But just know that we are going to make a difference in the world in a really big way. And your desire and commitment to getting certified really changes things. When you say, I'm going to be an apprentice, I'm going to own this, I'm going to understand it, I'm going to learn it, I'm going to be powerful in my own right, I'm going to transform myself, the people I love, or my clients, I'm going to make a huge difference. That certification makes all the difference in the world. Actually having a certification, I've got a few certifications myself, although I learned about the human blueprint by going into the field. I just want you to see that I believe in certifications, and I get myself certified. Can't see all the way up to the ceiling, but I want you to get certified. It makes a big difference. How seriously you take yourself is how seriously the world takes you. When you have a certification that says, I'm a master, I've learned this, I own it, I am the authority on this, it means something. It makes a difference. It makes a difference for you. It makes a difference on how I respond to you. And I'm just saying, I love my students. But I'll tell you what, with my immersion students and my apprentice students, I have a big, big heart and intention that they become the best at what they are doing, that they really master this. And so I'm going to be sending you the information, the tools, and the frequency you need to make that transformation. And I think if you've been a student of mine, you're going to know that I respond to every question, and very, very open-hearted. I want you to succeed. Now, we created this because there were a lot of students who kept asking, can I get certified and can I do it all online? And for the very first time, this starting in June, we have a certification where you can get certified and you can go through it all online. For those of you who are going to be doing the upper levels and you get the Diamond Immersion where you're getting certified with the Diamond class, I want you to know that you could upgrade, you could pay some extra, and you could come in and train with me in my home if that were something important to you. So you'd have to talk with support around that, Rebecca or Hane, but you will be able to, if you wanted to trade that out, that online class, you could just upgrade by paying a little more. It's actually some more. So, but to to spend some time with me in November, December for a week, you could do that. That would be a choice. Okay, looks like some questions came in. Peg, I saw the chart that mapped out what came with the class as a comparison. Oh, my computer is just jumbled. Will that be available in a PDF? Okay, so you can't, are you saying that you can't see it? I think you might be saying you can't see it. Yeah, we can make that as a PDF if you can't see it. I don't know why you couldn't, but it's that chart, the comparison chart, is on the web page. So if you could just go to the web page, it's the I'll give you that link, but it's just the first web page of the Apprentice program has that. So let me just pull it out and I'll give it to you. You should be able to see it all on that page. It's beautiful, and I could understand where maybe your screen isn't. Sometimes the video isn't as strong for some people. Okay. All right. Let's see. Chart. Okay, that's chart map out. I'm pumping because my life is stuck in all areas and I really want to get certified in all levels. Much love. Well, thank you so much, Lou. I'm just going to encourage you to start at the basic level. Get started because your life is going to clear. It's going to get unstuck really fast coming through this program. So start at the basic level. What is the difference between the safer training and the third level of the training program? Let me show you. So here we go. Okay, so I think you might have been asking on what was the difference between Essential and Trailblazer. And here's the really just kind of the basic layout. In the Trailblazer, you're getting more training. You're getting more time with me. So you're getting, in Essentials, you're getting 12 on health and clearing. You're getting 3 on wealth and relationships, 3 in emotions and full self-expression, 4 in spiritual awareness. You're getting the Diamond Ambassador online, and you're getting the time with me 2 half hours. By the way, I don't see this in the chart. It should be here. You're also, with Trailblazer, which she might have made a comment underneath, but it should be up here, is you're also getting the Year of Miracles. So you're getting 14 healing and clearing classes, 3 in wealth and relationships, 4 in emotions and full self-expression, spiritual awareness. You're getting the Diamond, oh yes, here it is. So, okay, that's where she put it. The Diamond 7-day training, Your Year of Miracles, and Accelerate Wealth. So Your Year of Miracles is an incredible program on its own, and Accelerate Wealth, which is an incredible 21-day program on its own. And then you're getting 2 one-hour sessions with me in the time with me. So you're going to have 2 quantum shift sessions with me that are just one-to-one. So that's where they are. Good. A year to do this. Yeah, that's a year-long program. The certifications come on a beautiful certification, prepared, gorgeous paper, and I don't quite understand what you're saying. What is the certification? But each of the pages says what level you'll be getting an apprentice level certification. So getting a quantum foundational apprentice, so be gorgeous certification. Each page says what it says. I know we went round and round on what are we going to call each certification. So if you just look on the page, I think you're going to find it. So let's see. We'll just go and give you a. Here it is. So Quantum Activations Trailblazer Apprentice Certification. So if you were in the highest level, that's what you would be getting, the Trailblazer certification. So that all of those words, Quantum Activations Trailblazer Apprentice Certification. Okay, Peg, maybe just refresh your browser. I think that it's fine. I'm looking at it and it's fine, but it could be that you might need to just refresh your browser. Rosemarin, do students have contact and practice on each other between classes? Mostly not, but you know, we are a community, so if you like that, we can create a Facebook page, but mostly not. Mostly you're doing your family and your pets and all of that stuff. What is the difference between your method and matrix energetics? Completely different. They're not anything alike. They're totally different. I'm a conservation photographer, and although I love people clearly, I'm most interested in healing and restoring the earth and its climate. So can you please tell how any of these level trainings apply to me beyond my personal desire? Rob, let me just muscle test for you. That's funny. I get that you're in level 3, the Trailblazer. I think it's, like a deep, profound transformation for you. When you come into something like this, everything changes. I meant, will I put an XY of Z after my name? Yes, I have. Did you see the letters there? So I think it's CCAC. So you could put a CCAC right here. I think that's what she was asking. Okay. So that's for Lynn. So CCAC. And Stephanie, it's time to change my story. I'm taking a leap of faith and will sign up for the foundational level today with the intention of clearing today that finances are falling into place. Beautiful, Stephanie, and I have that intention for you too. Can I start the Trailblazer, or do I start at Foundation? You could start at Trailblazer, Cynthia. I'd love for you to start at Trailblazer. That'd be great. Lynn, so certification Quantum Trailblazer, certified Quantum Trailblazer. Yeah, if you could just look at the page, I've just spelled it out because each of them have their own thing, but yes, CCAC. And you're welcome. And you're welcome, Rob. Okay, we're in the home stretch. Let me just see if I can answer one or two more questions if there are any. Eileen is asking what the difference between immersion and apprentice is. And immersion is more in-person stuff. So Eileen, you'd have 21 days in person with me. You'd have 3 weeks that you'd fly out and spend with me, and then you'd get typically 1 class a week, and then you get a 3-hour mini retreat every single month on a specific topic. So that's the main difference. It's kind of more in person. What should I come into? And that's Tommy A. Well, Tommy A, if you could, I would like to see you in level 3. I think that would be phenomenal. What if you do not have a family to practice on? Then you can practice on your friends. And like I said, we will create a Facebook group. So if you want to be interacting with people in the group, you are so very much encouraged and welcome to. Okay, my dears, let's see. I'd like you to clear for another 3 hours. If you want to pump for another 3 hours, I think that will actually help you even more. And we cleared about 80% of the blocks already. And like I said, if you sign up by midnight tonight, and right now my time is exactly 3 o'clock. So if you sign up by midnight tonight, I'm going to give you this beautiful 2nd edition, Your Divine Human Blueprint, as well as when the second edition of the 100% You formula comes out, you'll be getting that as a little extra thank you for jumping in today. I love you. God bless you. We've got some videos you can watch on some of the upcoming classes if you'd like to. And keep pumping. If you pump for 3 hours, you'll get the full clearing on what we've been working on. All right. God bless. I hope to see you in class. And just know I believe in you. I believe in your capacity to heal. And I believe in you as a quantum apprentice and getting certified. I see you are capable of being certified and really changing the world. So God bless you. Love you. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye, everyone.